Hey everyone, Frank from Vinteum Software here, and today we're going to be talking about how to create HOA Holiday Decoration Guidelines. Now this may or may not have been something you put too much thought of into the past, but it's key to ensuring a peaceful holiday season within your community. Holiday decorations can cause friction within community associations, especially if residents feel that they are being singled out. So it's important to have guidelines that cover these 4 key points. But the challenge is to communicate those guidelines with residents so that they do not receive a violation. Alright, before we get into it, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date with everything happening in the HOA and condo industry. So what is the best practice for creating holiday decoration guidelines? The first thing is to have a timeline for when decorations are allowed. The standard rule is that decorations are allowed for 30 days around the holidays. So Christmas lights would be allowed up at the start of December until early January. Or there are certain periods as well, so for instance from Thanksgiving until early January. The second is noise limitations. Some decorations make a lot of noise, play music, and can overwhelm neighbors. You have 2 options here. Either create a blanket ban or impose set times that can make a noise. If you ban them, then you need to have a good reason for it, and you need to ensure that it is a full ban. You can't make exceptions. If you choose to have set times, then you need to include what they are and have set quiet hours. So maybe 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. they're allowed. The board needs to decide what makes sense. Again, you need to have a reason for this, such as not disturbing the neighborhood. The third key point is the size of holiday decorations that residents are allowed. How big can decorations be before they become a nuisance? Often HOAs regulate inflatable decorations or ones that are anchored to the roof, often as they can be dangerous if they blow away. You can create a rule that any decorations that have to be mounted need to be approved by the Architecture Review Committee if you have one. The other issue to consider is that people can get over enthusiastic about the decorations, and you'll have 10 feet Santas all over the place, so regulating height and width of decorations might be a good idea. Last but not least, number 4 is lights. Bright lights can be hazardous if they're by a road and can blind someone while driving or stepping into the road. So consider looking into the flashing lights or ones that are on all night, disturb neighbors, and are a nuisance. If they flash a lot, they can cause seizures, so they shouldn't flash more than twice a second, and there should be rules for how long the lights are allowed on for. Now these are the 4 points that should have specific rules on. Having rules will reduce complaints from other residents. What you want to do is reduce the number of violations that happen with holiday decorations. Communicating residents is the best way to cut down these violations. Before each big holiday season, you should put out a reminder with the rules around decorating by email to have all residents, owners, and tenants alike be aware of your rules. If you have a newsletter, you can include a section on rules to remind residents. We do have a newsletter template available to download in the description box below that also might help. By having rules that address main problems around decorations and communicating with residents consistently, you should have reduced complaints and violations over the holiday period. Thanks for watching today's video, and I wish you and your community a happy holiday season. Thanks for stopping by.